Let's get nuts.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to make a very last minute adjustment there. For some reason, it thought my mic was on a completely different line than it was and was not going to pick up for the captions. So I guess I needed to fix that real quick. Oh well. Merry Sunday. What is up? What is shaking? What's going on? Mic is louder than usual. That's why. Because once again, shit decided to reset. So now hopefully it is not so bad, because I dialed it back to where I normally have it. Which is 3 dots, not 7. Sounds good now. Alright, cool. I will absolutely take that. Perfect. Alright, so what's a shaking? What's a happening? What's going down? We're skipping TikTok today. Why? Because I don't feel like dealing with setting it all up. So I was having issues with it last time, and I don't feel like repeating that process. My notifications got you turned off somehow. I have no idea. I don't know what to tell you. I am curious about what Brooke was saying about 36, though. I'm confused. Normally that's, a standard state of existence for me. And I'm okay with that. Good song. I wrote it. Damn it, Pocket. Yep. Go figure. Pocket eating all the good comments. I was about to do something and I completely forgot what it was. I'm medicated today, I promise. I don't know what's happening. Oh well. What I need to do is turn that down a little bit. There we go. That's a little distracting in my ears. Not once since you moved, huh? What I need to do is get back into to see my site, the ableist one, so that I can get a new prescription for the actual happy pills, because I'm running low. I've been taking a half dose, and it's been affecting me. And to make yeah, and I don't blame you. Right, that is totally something that I would be sitting and having a conversation with a doctor about. And hi, Shay, I see you. And that's right, thank you, Jay, for pointing that out. Anybody who's watching on YouTube, don't be afraid to smash that like button. Maple Leaf Heart Attack. Yeah, Jay had... We're not 100% sure what it is. It's not my story to tell, and I was not present at the time, so I can't tell it like he can. But yeah, Jay had elevated blood pressure, anxiety spike, felt like a heart attack, right? So Jay's kind of going through his own little ordeal right now, and that's totally fair that he doesn't want to take his meds for the moment because they're stimulants and they can absolutely contribute to things like raised blood pressure or heart problems, right? So yeah, totally get it. Was getting withdrawal. Well, I mean, it's not like I've changed my times too much. Just a little bit behind here and there, depending on how easy it is for me to get out of bed. Shit like that, minor things. I mean, I could stream from my bed, but that's no, I can't. No, can't and won't. Because honestly, the only thing you would see is this furry little fucker that's laying on the floor, laying on top of me in the bed, and making me incredibly uncomfortable. Hello from work, just gonna lurk. There you go. That's only squirrel. Get it right. As an option for sleeping, just saying. It's true. I did notice that. That was actually a thing that people were doing on Twitch for the longest time too. And I don't understand the appeal of that. Like, I don't get it. Why would you want somebody watching you while you're sleeping? I don't know. Unless you were doing like a replay and having a nap in the background. Like there was, I can't remember who it was. There was one creator that was doing it. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's very, very weird to me. And I don't need to sit right where I was sitting. You could narrate you sleeping. I mean, if you really wanted to. Call of Duty sleeping. Call of nap time. There is no sleeping when Jay's playing Call of Duty. Too funny. Alright, today is going to be the last day, so if anybody does want to chip in and contribute to the gas fund for Shoes and Panda, they're moving tomorrow. They're doing it tomorrow. They leave tomorrow. They take possession of their house on Tuesday, but they're leaving tomorrow. So if you want to chip in and see if we can get up to that glitter beard goal here, that'd be great. Note to self, mute mic. That's right. Beep? What are you beeping at? Beep, beep, you're a sheep? An attack raised blood pressure can also trigger an attack. The fun times of anxiety, right? And then the shenanigans will continue to commence. They will absolutely continue. Yes, they will. And it'll be like weekly Best Buy stops. Oh yeah, anxiety don't give a shit. Does not give a shit. Not even a little. Not even a little bit. It's kind of sad that way, but... Lego store. What about the Lego store? Anxiety has been tuned to 11 all week. Wow. Well, that sucks. Why for so anxious? Any idea? Kind of curious. Because your safety is, well, we're happy about that. I just like all you weirdos. There you go. I'm hearing the delay is a bit. I know YouTube, for some fucking reason, has a terrible delay. I don't know why. I try and dial it back, the latency, as far as I can, and it still has a terrible delay. And I don't know why. And I hear a child. Hello, child. You just waking up now? Wow. I sent you a message. Well, I sent it on your phone. Making spiced pumpkin pie. Nice. Actually baking the pie correctly. Fair enough. Everything's happened. And an asshole manager, just a bad week. Gotcha. That makes sense. I've had to deal with more than one asshole manager in my lifetime. Hey, child. Why don't you get yourself some cereal? If you don't tell her to eat, she'll probably just eat garbage. It's true. I know, I've met her. True story. I will say she did look kind of a little bit adorable coming up with her, bed hair and, half sleepy eyes, and it was cute. Wow, that was a lot for you too. And Lego Store, I hear weekly Best Buy trips, thinking you can choose weekly Lego Store trips. Yeah, but the problem is that the Lego Store, the nearest one that we have, I think, well, it's not, I don't even think it's an official Lego store, but it's up in Edmonton. And that's like, to get there is an hour and a half, 2-hour trip through a good portion of the city. And I'm not even certain if it is an actual Lego store. You know what? Thanks, Brooke. Now I need to look that up. Let's learn together, shall we? Oop, that's the wrong browser because I'm changing browsers. All right, hang on. Let's hoppity hop. Let's jump over to here. Lego store, Calgary, and there is one in West Edmonton Mall. Look at that. Look at that. I learned something new today. Yeah. Yeah, whoops. Thanks, Brooke. Set me down a rabbit hole. Hey, look what you can get in Lego, Brooke. You could build your own Japanese garden. Okay, wait a minute. I knew that there was a Lego store because Shoes and Panda went up and made their own characters. Fuck's sake, how could I forget that? Oh well. Well, that's something that I think needs to be planned. Or Calgary, we can go down there, we can meet Moose and Rachel, and we can head off to the Lego store. I think they said Chinook Mall in Calgary. That'd be kind of awesome. Lego Dreams. What's the VIP? What's in here? Ooh. Ooh. Earn points for shopping in Lego brand retail, blah, blah, blah. Members only discounts. Yada, yada. So, like, a whole bunch of crap that, you know, I'm sure can be figured out at a later time. Succulent Lego collection from... Oh, I see. It's a castle level in God. This here? But they do have some pretty awesome stuff. I mean, Lego is just awesome. Now, that being said, if I did go and get myself a giant Lego fucking thing, it would probably sit up on my shelf like that Boba Fett helmet has for the last 2 years. I keep meaning to put it together. I keep wanting to put it together. And I just never make the time to do it. Because, you know, every other goddamn thing in the world that I decide comes first. Or, you know, I need to be productive, and building Lego isn't productive. Oh my god. Don't have a close Lego store. Need to figure out if I can make these self-Lego figures in a Toronto store. I'm sure you could. I'll build you this weekend, 2 years later. Yeah. Sounds like potential stream fun one day. And you know what? I keep thinking that, and I keep telling myself that, but then, of course, I get the little voice in the back of my head that's like, well, nobody's going to want to watch that. Right? Nobody's going to want to see you put together a fucking thing of Lego. And, I don't know. I'll build with you.
My mind is like a hive. The thoughts intrusive are just...
Didn't you just listen to this?
Stay alive,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I wrote it.
They collide within my
But,
mind.
like, we just heard it. Here we go. Moving on. People watch me do it. Why wouldn't they watch you? I mean, I guess that's another thing that actually enters my mind, too, is like, well, Lee did it. But mind you, you also had a dual camera setup. So, I mean, that's a thing, too. Whereas, I don't have a dual camera setup like that, right? I mean, shit, this one here barely works on the best of days. You can make a play and make it interesting with her. I mean, that's true. And yet we watch you build a song. Well, I mean, you have not actually watched me build a song. To be fair. The expensive webcams, that wasn't great. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I would have to figure out a way to make it more, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'd have to make it more, I don't know, I'd have to do more technical digging, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, I think, question mark. Maybe, perhaps, I don't know. And, yeah, no, the building a song, you guys have not actually watched me do that. You've watched me with little parts of it, but that's about it. But that's when it doesn't have to be great. This is true. This is true. I mean, yeah, I guess I could make a stream out of it. Actually get it done, right? And hi, Gothic. How you doing? But yeah, Jay is correct. Right, interaction would be... Obviously, you know me. I'm big on interaction. Moon. Lego is productive as long as you have space. And that's true, too. I would need to, like, do a massive wipe right off of my desk here to make sure I have the room for it. Parallel playing body doubling, that's true. They watched me attempt to build a song. Well, I mean, no, you actually got some good progress on it. Shut up, Angie. You're not wrong, but shut up anyway. Gonna be there for at least 2 months. Oh, wow. I'm feeling like a failure? Why are you feeling like a failure? That is some strong horse shit right there. I don't believe you. But that's me. I did have something that I wanted to share with you guys today. For those who have not seen it yet, I decided to take a piece out of our good friend, ableist extraordinaire, Stephen Hilton today. There you go. You have been hugged by the demon. I don't think you can ask for a better hug than that one. I'm not gonna send a message. What would his past fucking? Fair enough, I guess. Dear Kick, can we please have messages go through? That'd be great. I know some of the people there, so it's gonna be fun. Cool. Got you, little bastard. But yeah, I decided that after Cajun sent me this video a few days ago, that I was going to address it. I just had not got there yet, because, you know, body and reasons and things and shit and yada yada. So let's have a little gander. Let's have a little watch-see. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that. Click. We'll pause on that. And we will jump over to this one here. By the way, I am really loving this this Opera browser. I'm a big fan. It's a nice vid. There you go. What do we got here? All right, refreshy. There we go. Oh, it's only got 240 on it. Well, whoopee shit. I'm a human. Yes, I am still a human. Last I checked. Take a little longer though. Huh? Please click the hedgehog. But there's a raccoon! There's a raccoon, man. Whatever. Stupid. Stupid verifications. For educational purposes, we present today's episode of people saying stupid shit in order to gain attention and stay relevant.
Most people these days have made up self-diagnosed mental illnesses, like they're lying, basically, about having autism specifically.
Holy fuck, Stephen. Putting aside your ableism privilege and just, well, being completely fucking wrong, let's try and put this on a level that even the great Stephen Hilton could potentially understand. Reality check story time. During the time that we were growing up as kids, the knowledge and understanding of conditions like ADHD and autism was infinitesimal compared to now, and they still have a long way to go. This led to them being highly stigmatized, a problem that we still face daily. And because of that, many of us had parents who wouldn't dare accept that anything could be potentially wrong with their precious little baby. So instead of education and understanding, they were met with discipline to try and beat that laziness out of them, because that'll learn them and their behavior problems. So then as we entered adulthood, we found ourselves struggling with the exact same things that we did as kids, but now in adult situations like relationships, workplaces, social settings, but because no one in our life had an understanding of the conditions whatsoever, or we were straight up told that things like ADHD didn't exist. The internalized ableism that we had didn't allow us to see any of these struggles as a sign of ADHD or autism. No, we just needed to try harder, to focus, to put our nose to the grindstone and just push on through. Enter social media, platforms where diagnosed people publicly talked about their symptoms, experiences, and the struggles that they faced every day. And when it dawned on some people that, holy shit, that describes my life down to the smallest detail, we launched into the rabbit hole of educating ourselves on the conditions to maybe understand ourselves, how our own fucking brains work. And after months and months and years of study, holy shit, it was autism the whole time.
The whole time, you would, the whole time.
And those of us who were privileged enough, we sought out evaluations and diagnoses, and those who were not so privileged, self-diagnosis was accepted as a way for them to help navigate life, which is, by the way, accepted by the vast majority of the mental health community. Self-diagnosis is valid. But if it weren't for spending our entire lives listening to the shit that fell out of the word holes of people like Steven here, leading to these conditions being misunderstood and stigmatized today, maybe the world would be a bit more accepting and understanding, and maybe we would have been able to get help for ourselves a lot sooner in order to improve the quality of our own fucking lives, instead of having to struggle into our 20s, 30s, 40s, and beyond as undiagnosed. Or was that just me?
I have autism level 2, diagnosed by a doctor. It doesn't hold me back. I'm not a victim. I'm 100% unmedicated, and I'm killing it.
There's no medication for autism. Whatever. And just to add a little transparency that you felt like leaving out, you weren't diagnosed until a few years ago. The videos are fucking public, my dude. So here you go, Stevie boy. Here's that attention that you so desperately wanted. But I make no promise about your relevance. Dad's out. I have not actually done one of those videos in a very long time. But the fact that this was sent to me and it was somebody as public as that fucking clown is bothersome. Is really bothersome. Cannot be killing it though. By definition. Well, I mean, how could it not be? I disagree. As far as I know, Siege is level 2. And hi, Chris, and hi, everybody else who popped in. It's whatever I can do, you should be doing too. Yeah, exactly, right? Ableism at its highest form is what that is. I can do it, so you can do it too. No, not quite. Not quite. And I don't expect a lot of people would catch the joke. It was funny to me. Just out here raw dogging it. Yeah, you would no medication for your autism. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to start a fundraiser for you, Lee. It's a joke that I think only I would get. Me and Dan, actually. And maybe Schust. But I don't know if you noticed the song that I'm using in the background. You guys have heard it at one of the raves. It takes a sample from the movie, and on just before the drop he goes, "We are Venom." So I thought it was funny. Fuck you guys. Alright, it's funny, I'll admit it. Anyway. I wish I hijacked the topic. Let me know when it's safe to do so. In just a moment, let me just catch up on a couple of things that I missed there. Gotta hit the road now. Alright, Shay, have a safe trip. Need a better job. That's right, Vespa was talking about work. And I really hope that things can get better for you. I hate hearing about that. Hubby's here and is giving a statement. Ableist thought Whipping will continue until processes enforcing. Do the things that make you happy and morality will follow. And more will follow. Never mind. I got a little bit behind on that one. And by the way, fuck you, Lee. Creating a poll. What the shit? What the shit? Gonna write a novel in DM. God, I hate going jumping to DMs. It slipped. Yeah, I bet it did. It just, I was in the kitchen, I was cleaning the counter, and I slipped, and my dick ended up in your wife. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know how it happened. I just slipped. Was that analogy a little bit too far? Maybe a little, huh? I'm gonna look for a hot setting. There you go. My dick ended up in a toaster. There you go. Jay, feel free to hijack. Yeah, we are Squirtle. No, currently the joke is we are Elmo. Because I did a story time, I guess. I was sitting in VC with these guys, and I was doing some AI art, working on the Stable Diffusion, and in the Discord, Dan and I had a little back and forth, and for some reason I just put in Elmo Venom in there, and it came back with some of the most hilarious nightmare fuel ever, which is great, because now it's like Dan's picture. Oh, hey. Alright, let me see here. Oh no, that's exactly it. The hijacking comment that Jay made. I don't have ASD, I do have ADHD, but I have some pretty wicked depression, and depression gets much of the same treatment. Oh, you have depression? Why don't you just do things that make yourself happy? Yeah, I hear that a lot too, right? As somebody who, I don't have depression, I think, on the same level that Jay does, right? I'm not diagnosed MDD, but you know, I am diagnosed with depression. Yeah, I've heard that so many fucking times from so many people. Yeah, no shit, that's where your brain is. I have to lurk now. All right, Vespa, we'll be here. But yeah, that's a thing that, you know, just one of the many ableist fucking things that we have to hear, right? Depression, ADHD, ASD, the list goes on and on and on, honestly, right? Ableism is out there in full retrograde, you know, and yeah, just do things that makes you happy. Okay, that's fine and well. I will sit here and I will put together my Lego, and still, in the back of my mind, I still have that voice telling me that I could just, you know, maybe take that butter knife over there. I'm not going to finish that statement, but, you know, yeah, I'm doing things that make me happy, and I'm still depressed. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Like, did you think you were doing something there by saying, you know, just smile? Just put on a happy face. Well, fuck, that'll make it all better, won't it? And spread some really tasty jam on toast. There you go. There is nothing better than my grandmother's raspberry jam, I'm just saying. An inability to enjoy, that is, yep. Yeah, they think it's some sort of gotcha moment, right? They think their worldly fucking advice is just like, you know, life-changing. You know, have you tried this? No, of course I haven't, Shirley. Why would I fucking try something as simple and basic as that? Why would I not try that? Thank you for providing me with that information. I'm so glad you are here and not wasting my fucking time and taking up the oxygen by standing near me. What the actual toaster fuck? Yeah, what if that's literally nothing? Yeah, biggest eye roll ever. I rolled my eyes so hard I saw my own rectum. People who don't experience these things just don't understand them. Yeah, that too. Oh yeah, CJ, while you're somewhat paying attention, you did get a level 2 diagnosis, correct? Right, I'm damn near killed him. Couldn't see him anyway. Just wanted to make sure I was not speaking incorrectly when I was making that comparison there, I guess. I've tried taking all the pills on the bedside table at once. No, but I think about it multiple times a day. I don't need to choose one. Oh yeah, like I'll admit it now. I've got my method that I have thought about since I was in early high school. Right? So, you know, don't tell me that thought just goes away if I do something that makes me happy. You know what makes me happy? What makes me happy is my daughter, my music, my art, and my community. That's what makes me happy. And I still daily have this fucking shit in the back of my head. Did that fuck up my microphone? I really hope it didn't, because I'll be upset. Okay, no. Not in the right mindset for this gonna. That's fair. And we did take a left. We did take a hard left on that one, didn't we? About space! Pardon. Happiness isn't a sustained feeling, which certain types of folks don't seem to understand. That's true. It's interesting how therapists don't understand what can happen. That's a very broad stroke statement. It's interesting how some therapists don't understand. Mine is fantastic and is very well versed on a lot of this shit, and is also certified ADHD, so there's that. Space! Did this thing stop working? Okay, no, it didn't. Now people want to help, but ultimately can't via not having. Oh, okay, not explain the situation. That's fair. One I had was fantastic as well. That's good. See, it's good to have a good therapist. It is really good to have a good therapist. For those of us that are fortunate enough to be able to get one, I was really hoping that my disability coverage was going to cover my therapist, but what they said was my wife makes too much money, so they weren't going to cover it. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess that's fair. I'm typing it fast. Word slip. That's okay. I want to participate in the conversation. Kicks out. I can go fuck myself. Gotcha. There's another one. You have your health, wonderful family, a great job. Obviously, you have no reason to be depressed, right? You have all of the happiness, right? You have all of the reasons, all of the right reasons to be happy. Gotta get ready for work. All right, Siege, have yourself a great little day. Therapists can make all the difference, positive or negative. It's true. It's totally true. And like Shoost would tell you, because he and I have talked about it. Look, time, gotta order supper. That finger cooking. Perfect. Hey, dork, what's going on? Been through multiple therapists. Into the right. Price of right Southcliffe here. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. But yeah, Shoes has been, and now you're raging and you're gonna go. Why doesn't everybody just go today then? I'm kidding. Shoes was saying that he doesn't trust therapists because a lot of them have been shit, and I agree with him. I have been through numerous therapists, and the problem is many of the ones that I went through were the ones that were covered by my employer, right? So that means that you only get 6 hours worth. And then for some fucking reason, they seem to think that in 6 hours, they're just, they're gonna solve everything. Right? Like, it doesn't fucking work like that. And how does that help? They only assign you 6 hours with somebody, and then once that 6 hours is up, and maybe it's just out here, I don't know, I could be wrong. But once that 6 hours is up, they close the file. Right? And then, like, 6 hours is barely enough time to get to know the person, let alone talk about any of the things that are, or get really deep into the things that are affecting you. To get comfortable, talk with therapy. Yeah, as I was just saying. That's exactly it, right? That's barely enough time. Barely enough time. But that was what we have out here. What do they call it? Quote and a note. Right? So with my therapist, because I am not going to go to anybody else. I told him that straight out. I'm not going to anybody else. Because I have already forged a relationship with my therapist, right? And for me, one, forging a relationship with somebody to talk about these important things is hugely important. Two, I'm autistic. Do not fucking make me try and change things. Don't. Just don't. It's not going to go well. So I sent in, I had my therapist write up, this is what my hourly is. This is why I want to keep him coming here with me. And I'm like, all right, cool. Sent it off. And, yeah, if it weren't for the fact that I guess my wife has a bit high of an income compared to what the bar is, they would have covered it. But they're not going to cover it, and you know what? That's fine. It is not going to stop me. So I've already made my next appointment. So I have not been able to get back and see her since I got the diagnosis. Like, how long ago? Hi, Tech. How you doing? It's like a discussion for your therapist. I feel bad at times for finding someone like that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely sounds like something to discuss with your therapist. Is a joke and benefits don't cover enough. In a lot of cases, that's true. Like, a lot of benefits do not cover enough. And especially you guys in Ontario. I feel really bad for you guys in Ontario. Because you guys are just getting fucked left, right, and center with no lube, no reach around, and no courtesy phone call. If you have a singular incident, necessity to forge a relationship. Okay, let's try that again. If you have a singular incident that has to be worked through, yeah. If it's an ongoing thing, yes, you definitely want to be forging a good relationship. I don't feel down there anymore. What did I miss there? Anyway. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on what Dan was saying there, but I seem to have lost it. And my wife sent me a somewhat important text, so I just need to reply to that really quickly. Just a very simple thumbs up. There you go. All right. You do that, Lord Tent. Congrats on the progress. Making epic progress. Hey, okay, so Tech, you confused me there with Tent. Stop trying to distract me. I really need to stay focused. Did you say that you came here to, like, not get distracted and stay focused? I am so sorry that you felt that this was a place that you could not be engaged. Focus. Ha! Hi, have you met me? Are you new here? Oh, boy. But what you say about Ontario is true. Oh, I know it is. On top of hearing from the people in Ontario, okay, and then just having my political friends and mutuals and shit, like on social media and whatnot, sharing the news reports and the stories out of there. Holy fuck snacks. Right? And this is some shit I've been watching for a while, is just like the downward spiral of Ontario. I need the comfort to combat the heavy. I like that term, actually. I really do like that term. I need the comfort to combat the heavy. Reminds me of one of my favorite Linkin Park songs. Question for you. And that is, if I do... Oh, I can't do it right now. It won't allow me to. Never mind. What is a holy fuck snack? Is it sweet or savory? It is very, very sour and bitter, and as Katie would put it, it tastes pokey. Apparently I'm banned in chat on Kick. What, it just wouldn't send any of your messages there either? It's fantastic here. It cost me $400 an hour for my... So I just talked to Mama. Last 9 things I tried to send. That is insane. That is crazy. I can't believe it is that bad. Well, I mean, I can. Don't get me wrong. Turn a phrase there. Multiple comments. Nothing showed up. I wonder. You've been typing up a storm and nothing showing up. Yeah. I've been proven to. I don't require your proof. I believe you. I don't need your proof. Alright, hang on. I want to see how common a problem this is. How to set up Kick Chat and OBS, blah blah blah. How to fix YouTube not showing comments. Nope. 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 Kick streaming, go to yada yada. Yeah. TikTok comments not showing. Let's try kick.com. Comments not showing. Can't watch streams because I do just chatting streams for 2 weeks. That's on a tracking yada yada. Community guidelines, etc., etc. This might be something I would have to dive deeper on. But I mean, this can't be just an isolated fucking... Like, this can't just be a me thing. Right? Obviously, this cannot just be a me thing. This is going to be something I have to dive deeper on. So I left that tab open in the browser there. Just kicking YouTube and stuff. Yeah. And I'm a fucking mod. Yeah, exactly, right? I'm not even need supper with all the comments I'm eating. Hey, there you go. Hey, found a fly. Die. Gotcha. Anyway. Hi, Sandra. What are we talking about today? Well, a plethora of things. Right now we're talking about Pocket eating all of the comments as per usual. Or apparently how it just decides to not allow comments through. Or something. I don't know. Yeah, num. That their comments are eating. On Jay's stream too, yeah. Yeah, so, like, it obviously cannot be such a small, isolated thing that 2 little tiny, dinky-ass streamers on a platform are facing the same problem, and you're telling me that of all the gigantic streamers that are out there that have thousands upon thousands of people watching them every stream don't deal with the same problem enough to actually spark some kind of a conversation or a thread on Reddit or something like that? Yeah. Again, that's something I'm going to have to do a little more digging on. Because that's kind of horseshit. Or you can't say anything because none of your comments will show up. That's the thing about Kick, though, right? For me modding for you on Kick, it makes it super easy. So I don't have to fucking delete any comments. I don't have to time out Chris because Chris can't say anything anyway. Right? See, you gotta find the silver lining. Just pick something to be happy about. Okay, whatever. We're not going back to that. So dumb. Sleep eating. Yes, that is exactly it. That's a happy way to look at it. It is a happy way to look at it. Plethora is a good word. I do use that word quite often, actually. Botrix are a kickish. Well, Botrix would not be... Botrix does not dictate the chat on any platform. Right? Botrix has nothing to do with the chat on the platform itself. So yeah, this would be a kick issue. Although it would be really fucked up if it was a Botrix issue. But I don't see how it would be. I don't see how it could be. Must have a harder time trolling if the comments can't go through the chat. Which I think is hilarious as it is, right? I sent something 40 times. Apparently your subtitles insist on calling Botrix Patrick. Patrick's Patrick. There you go. Botrix. Okay, yeah. Right. You're happy as crap. My dad wrote a whole song about it. Oh, yeah? When you've already snapped, you're happy as crap. Intriguing. Guess that's a bot's name now. The bot's name is now Patrick. Patrick the comment gobbler. I wish I could change its name. That'd be great. Patrick Starr, that's right, yeah. Are these your comments? No. Are you sure? Yeah. I had to send that twice. I just saw a thread on Reddit back to July 1st. No solution. Just people saying the same issue. Huh. Oh yeah, it'd be totally great if you could. If there's realize it's simple the AI. It's just a bit I run in the most live chats I frequent. I noticed that last time. But yeah, if I could change the name of the bot, it would be fantabulous. It'd be delightful. I would change it to Patrick the Comment Gobbler. Oh boy. Or just rename it Pocket. And just leave it at that. Pocket. Comment Goblin Pocket. No, not goblin like that. Gobbling. There you go. Not obsessed with AI, really. No, we noticed. You get the dad track? Alright, cool. Yep, as long as your sipping hurts nobody else, it's all good. It is fantastic, fantabulous, whatever makes you happy. Right? Right. That is exactly it. While I'm thinking about it... Oh, hey, thanks. That was that... You read directly in between where I was going, so perfect. Jay showed up and proved he's the one of us with this. Hey, we've already made the rave, so now we're trying to get to the glitter beards. But even if you just want to throw a couple of bucks to help them out on their travel up to Red Deer from Medicine Hat, that's a lot of gas, and this is going to cover their gas. Patrick, no gobble pocket. Oh, fuck. Hey, look what I found.
Phrasing?
Hey, I found a button. Pocket does not wish to be gobbled. Pocket's not down for a good time. I'm so sorry, that took a hard left. Never mind. May I do a thing with the things and the things? You may do the thing and the stuff and the things at the place where the people are. While I mention that on Saturday, September 9th, is the next rave. We have titled it Shoestageddon. The Shoestageddon rave on Saturday, September 9th at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. Come and join us on Kick and YouTube, maybe TikTok, and of course in the voice chat. I ate my own comment. Well, I mean that.
Phrasing?
Yes. Yes. That. That as well. One more time for Pocket.
Phrasing?
Yes. That as well. Rave music, you say? Yes, that is right. Speaking of which, tonight, here on Kick, at 9 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Central. Central? Eastern. I don't know why I said Central. Somebody give J13 a shout out, baby. Oh, it's at 9 Eastern? I'm so sorry. 9 Eastern, 7. I got those times backwards. Why did I do that? Why? Why did I do that? Whatever. Anywho, tonight. It is tonight. J13. I live in the future. That's right. My name is Siege. Crazy Fish Lady, how's it going? But yes, tonight J13 is going to be going over a brief history of electronic music and techno and electronica and EDM and all of those things where a lot of curse words are going to be thrown in there. But yes, Jay is going over a brief history of electronic music, demon style. So if you are not following J13, first and foremost, what in the fuck is wrong with you? You need to be doing that because it's just entertainment galore. But yeah, hit up that link right there, babies. Come and join our Demon Daddy as he goes over a brief history of electronic music, demon style, tonight. Do all the things, but I can't, or is too laziness. I don't agree with laziness. Pretty well, how about yourself? I mean, I'm here. My computer is not acting like a total douchebag lately, but we're going to see how well that works. Hopefully it's going well. Now, I'm PST, so what time is it? That would be 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Pacific time. I want to listen to it. I had the privilege of helping Jay, and I say helping, but he just kind of bounced some stuff off of me. But I got to see the entire breakdown, and I am also a music nerd. You guys know that. So to me, I find it interesting. I find it very interesting. But for the 8 p.m., Jesus Christ. God damn it. Thanks, Callie. See, I did it again. I went the wrong way. I don't know why I'm fucked up on my time zones. Normally, I'm really good at those. But thank you. It is 8 p.m. Pacific. Is it? No. No, that's not right. Because if it's 9 Eastern, making it 7 my time, making it 6 Pacific. Yeah, there we go. It is 6 Pacific. Bah. Anywho. It's tonight. Make sure you're following Jay so that way you get a notification when he goes live. That'll solve all the problems. Look at us here with our math. Goddamn time zones. Time zones! Anyway, fuck's sake. The point is, I got to see the entire breakdown, and I found it very, very interesting. Now, Jay puts in there a lot of songs that a lot of people won't know, right? Or a majority of people won't necessarily know, but I feel that they are important to recognize that they are a part of the stepping stone between this area of genre, whatever, during this time into the next, right? So I think it's fantastic. So make sure you're there to check it out. You're on fire? I'm on fire, am I? Cool. I could have myself. That's totally comments. No, that's fine. You know, I was totally like blah. Yeah, I got that fucking backwards, way backwards. So this is just a test. Yes, it is a test. And good morning, Hachi. And thank you, Gothic, as always. All the love for the mods. Not just the mods here, but the mods in the Discord as well. Our community mods. So I want to thank all of you. And even the mods not on my stream. The mods on streams like Chris, or I don't want to say Jay because I'm one of them, but yes, Jay. Kick doesn't love the mods. Kick doesn't love any comments, apparently. But anybody in the community who is a streamer who we are supporting, a shout out to them, and a shout out to all of their mods as well for helping them keep shit in line. Jay's mods are crazy. I will absolutely agree with that sentiment. I could say that firsthand. So, there you go. Anywho, all right, I see that it is time for our self-care break. So, let's go and get some water, hit the bathroom, grab yourself a snack, do what you need to do. I did not get much of my stream deck set up, but I got this much set up.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yay! All right, so go and get yourself a snack. Kick me having a hard time today. Kick me having a hard time on the best of days. Go and get yourself a snack, some water, hit the bathroom. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes, all right? Mwah. Right back. Alrighty then. Ouch, that does sound painful. It's funny you say that, Riley, because Just and his wife and family are moving tomorrow, so... And as much as I would love to be able to help them out, right? Because they don't have a whole lot of people that are going to be helping them out. And I kind of feel like a shit because I'm not really able to help them out, right? Because I am so physically limited. That said, so is Just, right? So I don't even want to think about how much he's going to hurt over the next couple of days. God, I feel so bad about that. And I really hope that their family is helping them out. I mean, I could show up and supervise, but honestly, at that point, I'm just getting in the fucking way. So, and mind you, I also work on Tuesday. Not that I work long, but that's not the point here. Anyway, that being said, you'd be more of a speed bump than that. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. Not in the least. Now, that being said, just one more time, this is the last day that we're going to be doing this, so if you guys want to chip in a couple of extra bucks to help them out for gas money for their move, this is where the money is going. It is going to Just and Panda. Every fucking dollar of that. Every bit of that amount right there is going to them to help with their move and to help them get set up in their new place, which I am very excited about. I am so stoked about that. One of the two people I was helping is physically disabled, so I did more than he did. Fair, right? If somebody is physically disabled, then yeah, they're not going to be of much help. I have a hard enough fucking time keeping my desk organized, and not on the neurodivergent side of things. I mean on the actual physical side of things. Okay, like when I was swapping out the hard drive in my machine. Okay, it hurt. I don't want to bitch about that too much, but it hurt. I guess I'm gonna want me to talk. That's fine. Maybe a caffeine delivery might be helpful. That is actually a brilliant thought. Perhaps that is something that I can organize on Tuesday. Thank you. Mama coming through with all of the good ideas. The move is happening now. How exciting. Yeah, they move tomorrow morning. Our time, tomorrow morning. And he's going to be, I believe, they're going to be staying at his sister's place, who lives like 20 minutes out of town. I think they're staying there for the night. And then they take possession on Tuesday morning of their new place, which is completely on the opposite side of the city from me. But, I mean, all I have to do is hit the highway, and I'm there in 10 minutes. So, I don't care. 10 minutes beats the shit out of 5 hours. Public service message. BP has been taken. I should be dead by Thursday. Perfect. What idea? Polar Bear Mama said over on YouTube, as you can see right here, this Polar Bear Mama said that maybe a little caffeine delivery might be helpful, i.e. if I show up with coffee for them on Tuesday. I think that would be a fantastic idea. Every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Yes, it absolutely does. That being said, it's an even more terrifying thought knowing that he has a code to the lock on my door. And a pizza or two? I'll see what I can do. Well, I mean, let's be honest here. I'm already giving him $500. Well, no. You guys are giving him $500. You guys are helping him out. Little Caesars is cheap. It is true. And a back rub. There you go. Oh, and maybe a happy ending. Sorry, I didn't want to go further on that because that's a little stereotyping. Shoe shenanigans are afoot. Get a message that you entered your own house. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even get the message, right? Because the doorbell with the facial recognition already thinks that he's fucking me. So that right there, that
Phrasing?
By the way, that's the only sound I have on my soundboard right now. Kicked me. Yeah, I gotta look more at that. Hey, Shiz, if you would be so kind, because it was you that found that thread earlier, was it not? Could you pass that to Jay to pass to me? Because I would like to deep dive on that a bit. It won't be the back. He's got a point there. Thank you much. Yeah, 18, all of the plus, yeah. What thread? It is a thread where they were discussing, and it's something that I wanna look further into, where Kick is eating the comments, essentially. Right? Because as I was just saying, I cannot be, and Jay, me and Jay, being little tiny dinky ass streamers on this big platform, cannot be the only ones that are dealing with this problem. Just decided to tell me you were live. Hey, good thing I already knew. Yes. They all say the same thing. What the actual fuck? Yeah. Jay said what I said. Is Dan becoming the one of us as well? Frightening. I mean, maybe, but not necessarily, because he's got Venom Elmo as well. Very bad live announcement. Oh, thanks, Jay. Sweet, I'm gonna look into that after. Oh, Jay, I said what I said. Jesus Christ. It helps if I can read. Hi, I'd like to introduce you to the importance of literacy. Reading comments requires the ability to read. It's bad enough that the comments aren't going through at all. However, when they do come through, your ability to read them properly is paramount when you are trying to respond to them. Otherwise, you look like a fucking gonad. This has been a public service announcement brought to you by Squirrel Co. Anyway, I'm just a side character. What the shit? I'm thinking back. I'm turning into Harold in real time. Yeah. I'm just thinking back to Friday's stream, right? On how completely fucking unhinged it ended up. Right? You guys were just all over the goddamn place. I was feeding off of that. I was all over the fucking place. And it's like, okay, now we are turning into that again. Somebody tell Lee that it's safe to come back. Oh my god. Just completely unhinged, and I'm here for it. I'm good with that. So here's to you. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I did want to just share this little tidbit. It's kind of more for me than it is for anybody else, but thanks, Jamie. I appreciate that. Yes, it is set up actually on the on YouTube. Like love's gonna. When it comes to the computer right now, right, the fact that I have got it running and operating at a decent capacity is a good thing. But I also found an article from the manufacturer of the last hard drive that I bought, the one that I was having a problem with, and the computer would not recognize it, which is double the size of the one that I currently have in here now. When Shoes gets back up here, because he and I ended up swapping them, because, like, this is my original one, right? And it's only a 1 terabyte, I think. Oh, no, it's a 500 gig is what it is. It's a 500 gig hard drive. So I ended up getting... Shoes and I swapped because he came up to try and help me with it, and even he couldn't help me with it. So he gave me his 2 gig, and I gave him my 4 gig. I have to leave. Sorry, no apologizing. Moon, go take care of what you got to take care of. Never apologize for having to go and deal with shit in real life. Believe me, I'm not more important than what you got going on in your real life. The delay made things awkward. You're gonna fuck with the PC again? Yes, because I found that article directly from the manufacturer on how to get it to properly recognize and properly install, right? So I've kind of put a pause on reinstalling a bunch of shit. Dan, that conversation we were having in the VC last night where I was talking about, you know, how on my music programs, how there was things were like doubled and tripled up and I couldn't figure out why. I was thinking about, like, Okay, I could get in there and deal with that and get that handled right now. But what is the point of doing that when Schust is going to be up here in the next couple days? I'm going to take that hard drive back and I'm going to try and get it to work properly. And if I can do that, then that means that once again, I have to reinstall Windows and all of my other programs and shit, right? So I've kind of put myself on a pause for right now. It's like I'm not going to go diving too deeply into this just to have to do it again in a few days. Right? And yes, I know you could do an image, you could do backups and blah, blah, blah. But the fact that for some fucking reason, this is not, yeah, as Jay said, the new Pokemon VSE's got to catch them all. The fact that this clean install is not clean and it continues to not be clean is a problem to me. So I want to get that like fucking complete total wipe and make it a clean install. There are some things that I have done, which I will be backing up, and that's just directories and file organization and shit like that, and that's just to help the Tism brain. But that's it. I'll be keeping those, but other than that, fuck it, the rest can just go. I thought it was frosty outside. It's -4. Gonna take several buckets of water and run in the car before I get anywhere. Ugh. I am so sorry. Now, I'm sorry that you are dealing with below freezing temperatures. That said, I have no sympathy about Australian winters. I know it's kind of a dick thing to say, but as somebody who deals with -50, -4 doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm sorry. I love you, Hutchie. I really do. But -4 doesn't faze me. And I know that it's not what you guys are used to. Or maybe in winter you are, but I mean, like, comparatively, you guys are... It's Australia. You guys are known for being, like, on fire. Good song. Computer is nasty and needs a stiff hand. That -4 is t-shirt weather. It has been around here, for sure. Clean install won't work. Even your PC knows you like it dirty. On one hand, Jay, you're not wrong. On the other hand, fuck you. I'll send you all some cold. We don't get snow at all where I live. It's going to be -4. If it's going to be -4, at least snow. You know what? Today, I would not be... I would take your -4 and add it to my +27. And then it would be a nice, comfortable 23. I'm okay with that. I am very okay with that. Like, it is just a little bit too warm for me right now. Just a hint. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Phrasing?
It's 35. Supposed to get to 37 today. Yeah, no, that's a bit too much for me. No, thank you. Right, it's 27 now, and that is just on the upper edge of being comfortable for me. 32. Feels like 39. Not even the same room to boot. Yeah. Whereas 27, and it is like a clear, sunny, very little, like not even a breeze, 27 degrees. So, she's warm. Bit warm other than that, we were fine. Cool. Well, I mean, Callie, I believe, is in Washington as well, if I'm not mistaken. So it's hot soup outside. You know, Ontario, maybe. See, Alberta is dry. Dry as fuck. Remember, we're a landlocked province, right? So it gets dry as fuck out here. To hell with going outside. Yeah, me and sun don't get along as it is. Like, I burn in the shade. There is photographic evidence of that. I do not get along with the sun in any way, shape, or form. Jesus Christ. Callie's in Washington. Yeah, separate state. No. I totally get why you went there. And actually, you know what? Did not open my notepad for this today, so I need to do that. Open, goddammit. There we go. All right, stream notes. And we're on August 13th. Perfect. Okay, so you guys had mentioned that a Lego stream is something that you may be interested in. Hello. I love ducks. Your name is amazing. I love ducks. Perfect. Hello, ducks. Welcome to Squirrel Central. Proof that all the wonderful animals out there can coexist. Okay, so Lego stream, you guys said is a thing. Music stream ? Some of you guys said that may be an idea. Well, it's on PPM. I pointed that out a couple times. Anybody not paying attention? That's Polar Bear Mama right there. Gaming stream. That was something that I was pondering, because once hi. Hi, Vivance. You want to care to kick in and maybe help me out today a little bit? Once Starfield goes live, I'm gonna be very lost in that. So I was wondering how many of you would be interested in that as well. Because, you know, I'm certainly no J13 when it comes to game streams or anything, but I mean, it could be amusing. 24 days, yep. Is it 24 days? Not for me. Ha 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 ha. Yes, would watch. And because there's a lot of hype around that game too, right? Yeah, would watch. See, I would probably do that at a completely different time, honestly. The other person. Okay, thanks, Angie. It may or may not be the same article. If it's not, even better. If it is the same one, thank you for looking. He's definitely not me. Type one. All right, yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so if I started streaming Starfield at a different time, would you guys want to see that? One in chat if you guys would want to see that. And be honest, right? You're not going to hurt my feelings one way or the other. 19 days. Yeah, I got 19 days for early access. And it's your fault. It's all your fault. So there's a little bit of interest for it. I mean, I could at least check it out for a stream or two. Yeah. Well, think of it like Mass Effect meets fucking I don't even know. Mass Effect meets Skyrim or something. Game Pass, gonna be able to play it that way. Nice. Wish I had the fun to buy the game outright though. Fair enough. Busy playing my own copy. I don't have to have you on in the background. That's fair. That is fair too. Toads, you'd be into it. Vespa, you'd be into it. All right, maybe that's something I'll consider. I will. What is Starfield? Starfield is a new game that is coming out. There's a lot of hype around it. It is Bethesda's first brand new game IP in 25 years. They're the company that created Skyrim. Okay? So the way that they are marketing this is kind of like Skyrim in space, right? But there are 1,000 different planets that you can explore. About 10% of them have life on them, so 100 planets have life on them. And each planet is, so bang bang shooty, or a little bit of, but not quite. Like yes and no. Each planet is supposed to be the size of Skyrim. So wrap your mind around that if you can. There is going to be some of the bang bang shooty. There is also going to be space combat. There is going to be exploration. There is going to be building your own building your own ships, creating your own bases and outposts and things like that. Okay, so Starfield is an open world space exploration game. Yeah, PBM, have at it. Multiplayer or single. It is only a single. Space Pirates, yep. Yep, Space Pirates. And the thing is, you can actually be anything you want. If you want to be, you know, somebody who just runs cargo from one place to another, or wants to be like the most reputed fucking space pirate that there is, or, you know, wants to join the military, or whatever you want. So like that other planet exploring one that's been out for ages. Like No Man's Sky? Kind of like No Man's Sky? Yes and no. Yeah, yes and no. But it's not as big. Like, No Man's Sky is, hands down, by and far, the largest game that is out there. And I mean, like area-wise, right? Like, if you've ever seen any of the maps, if you're really into gaming, you may have. But map size comparisons, like Grand Theft Auto, right? They show the size of Liberty City, right? And it is so many square miles, square kilometers in size, right? No Man's Sky is by and far the unquestionable largest game that is out there, and I don't think it'll ever be fucking overtaken, right? Minecraft is massive. Minecraft is way bigger than I think a lot of people give it credit for. I think Minecraft is the second or third largest area-wise game that is out there. And it is measured in like hundreds of thousands of square miles. Single player, but you can interact vaguely with the player if there's the same space. No, not to my knowledge. To my knowledge, it is single player only. You can do that on this planet, just not in Florida. There you go. Right? Like No Man's Sky is 100% the largest game out there. The second largest, if I'm not mistaken, is Elite Dangerous, which is the game that Shust and I were playing, which is a multiplayer game. And it is the literal size of the Milky Way galaxy, if that gives you any indication as to how big No Man's Sky is. No Man's Sky is like 4 or 5 times bigger than that. Or something. I have no idea how big this is going to be. I think it is... They say it's 1,000 planets. I'm not sure how many star systems that is. I think it's 100 or so different star systems. Or a couple hundred different star systems. But like 1,000 planets, 10% of which has life on it. Right? So you can interact with the life. And the wildlife and shit, right? Motion sickness, Elite Dangerous is not for you, trust me. And that's fair, right? That is totally fair. There was a part of me that still does, to this day, want to try it out in VR, and another part of me that really does not. Honestly, if we want to know how it is in VR, ask Moose, because he's got the VR, or he's got VR. I don't know if he has a VR copy of the game. I think it would be awesome if he did. Be the last time I see my wife. My bad. Sadly, single player, it is only on Xbox. Damn comment scrolling away on me. Only for Xbox and PC, for those pondering, you can get rockets and blah, blah, blah. Yep. And before you land on a planet, you'll scan the planet and let you know what you need to do is explore safely. Yep. If I'm awake in the stream, I'd be interested because I like watching my friends play No Man's Sky, so I reckon I'd like this one too. Cool. Yeah, as far as I am told, it is very similar to No Man's Sky. It appears to be, but it appears to also be a little more in-depth. Speculation on black holes. Oh, god damn it. Oh, don't tell me that. Twitch. And thank you again for that, Jay. Last day today that we are going to be taking donations for Shust and Panda to help them with their move because they're moving tomorrow. Played Walking Dead with VR, I'm assuming you mean. Broke my own nose with an uppercut. That, my friend, is a fucking accomplishment. Thank Jamie they started it. Way to go, Jamie. Hey, speaking of songs that I wrote. Okay, so we already covered the gaming stream thing. How many of you guys would want to see at least one stream where I go through some of the process of actually writing a song, or the way that I do it? I totally still have that code going too. Well, fuck it. You know what? Since Gothic brought it up, Disability Pride Month was last month, and I'm still doing the sale, I guess, because of the computer issues and shit. I completely forgot to remove that code. So you know what? Everything in the merch shop is still 15% off. And you know what? Fuck it. We're going to keep going till the end of August. Why not? Smack myself in the head with Beat Saber. Uppercutting myself is just not something I've accomplished yet. Yes, yes. Give me a 1 in chat if that is something that interests you. If you want to see me do a music stream. Like a production stream. And then I could go over some of this shit. I have to bug you less. Beauty. Alright, maybe that's something that I will plan in. Oh, no wonder I wasn't fucking getting anything out of this. The whole school was... Ah, there we go. 100%, don't even need to ask. Yeah, you guys be interested in that? Okay. I will plan for something. I'm not going to make it a regular thing, okay? But I will... Yes, suck harder.
Phrasing?
I'd like to challenge you. Ruh-roh. Riri. First you had my interest, Jay. Now you have my attention. A Lego music stream. Perfect. How the fuck would I even make that work? The sound of Legos hitting the floor and use it as a sample. The sound of somebody screaming as they step on a Lego. There you go, there's some ideas. You challenge. Okay, so what's your challenge? The last time that I was given a music challenge, I ended up creating the alias Sellout. One sample, we both built tracks out of it. See, that sounds a lot like the challenge from... It sounds very similar. I like that idea. You know what? I accept. Without even hearing your terms or anything further than that, I accept. The challenge that I took was called the One Note Challenge. And it was on every VST, every synthesizer VST, they have what's called arpeggios, right? So you put in one note and it automatically does arpeggios, okay? So like, for example, actually this is a terrible example. Actually, I'm going to back this up a little. I'm going to back this up a little further. Okay. So if you hit one note, you would end up with something like this. Something similar, not quite as intricate, right? But you would end up with some kind of an arpeggiated line. Now, the challenge was that you could only use that as the basis for your song, but you only had 1 hour to write a song around it. That was it. You had 1 hour. So, we have to build it live on stream. All right, Jay, I accept. And here are the terms. The length of the stream has to be what? And I'm asking you now. How long does the stream have to be? So we have a time limit. Or we can have people with timers, right? But how long do we have to do this? Is there a way to make a song that's between lo-fi and normal techno? Yeah, believe I pointed out a bunch of deep house to you. I was talking about the sound of someone stepping on Lego, Jay. And hi, V. And sorry, what was that about? I think that was on... Honestly, it's me and you playing a VC Starfield together. But not. I mean, it could happen. Worse things have happened. 48 hours. Fuck off. Like, start to finish. Not including mastering. Right? Not including mastering. But in 2 hours or 3 is my question then. 2 hours or 3 hours? I'm very intrigued. Now we have come to the part where Anakin is challenging Obi-Wan. Take me longer than you, so I think you're playing with a handicap. So, me 3, you 2. I mean, that's not unfair. I can agree to that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? One sample. I have 2 hours to write a song around it. Jay has 3 hours. Sounds very fair. Mrs. J likes it. Because not never weird. This is true. Hutchie, sounds good to you? I like it. I like it, Picasso. Here's another stipulation. Actually, I'm going to abide by this stipulation. Okay, I will do this. How do you pick the note? You just pick it random. I will do it on the Sunday music stream. You can do it the day, evening, of your choice. That's exactly what I was going to say, Jay. That's exactly what I was going to say, right? If you do it on a Sunday kick music stream, I will not be there to mod for you. So that I am not seeing what you're coming up with. I will not watch your stream. I promise, I swear. You know that I'm a man of my word when it comes to this. I will not watch your stream. In fairness. Dan, this is a little bit different. I mean, I think I'm going to use the same mentality of it. Boy Scout promise. There you go. Right? Well, and I mean, in fairness, you would be able to tell if I was watching because it would show up in the list. But in fairness, I'm going to probably use the same mentality. I'm just going to use one note and then write a song around that. We could watch a VODs together afterwards or something. Yeah. Jay and I will decide on the sample at a later time because we have to come up with something that we both agree on. But I like this. I'm fucking here for it. Got a cook dinner. We're having spaghetti tonight. Very nice. We had spaghetti last night. And you get to master both. Agreed. Okay, I will master both of them. But yeah, that's part of the deal. You will have 3 hours. Do your game staging if you want, kind of thing. It does not have to be mastered by the end of 2 hours. But whatever you come up with at the end of 2 hours, that's it. You're done. That is it. Or 3 hours in your case, right? Because that's how the other one went. The other challenge was you had 1 hour, put your arpeggio, and go. You had 1 hour. Whatever you ended up with at the end of it, you were done. 5 samples, let the community vote. That's not a terrible idea, Toads. Almost like I'm a mod for Jay or something. Almost. That's not a bad idea. Maybe. That's something that Jay and I will have to talk about afterwards. New music challenge, Dark Side versus the Demon. Who will win? Who will get bragging rights? Stay tuned for the game of awesome music design. And both songs will be played on both channels. Yep. Do I get a vote? I'm not in the community. Yes, of course you get a vote. And, say you're not in the community as much as you want. This stream is considered part of the community, so... Are you here? Then you are in the community, you putz. See? There you go. You don't need to be in the Discord to be a part of it. You're a part of the community by default. Whether you want to be or not. The same with my wife and the same with Panda. They're a part of the community whether they want to be or not. They are part of the community vicariously through us. And the winner gets nothing! Well, the winner gets bragging rights. How about that? That's right. Welcome to the community. Jesus Christ, dog. Sabine has had some wicked farts lately. Is your stream only on Kick on Sunday? I cannot answer that for Jay. I know that tonight's is going to be on Kick. The reason for which, and I told him that he should do it on Kick tonight. The reason that I suggested that is because with his music history stream, he is going to be playing a lot of copyrighted music. But he is going to be doing so in small snippets and delivering a commentary and education on it. And you know what that falls under? That falls under the fair use law. Now, that being said, if he was to do it, he would have to do a lot of fighting over on Twitch. Or rather, he would have to be prepared to do a lot of fighting over on Twitch. Whereas on Kick, they're not quite as stringent yet on that law. Apple Cores did it for my last doggo. Okay, so Jamie, it's funny you mentioned that. So Sabine and Dosey got into our compost bin, like our handheld one, is actually outside. We put it outside during the summer because fruit flies are a fucking nightmare here when it gets really hot. So we put it outside. Well, those two assholes got into it and licked it clean. If the toddler can step up, they can get roasted after they lose. If you beat me, you're going to brag. It's like bragging about beating a toddler in an arm wrestle. I mean, you're right. And I mean, let's be honest. We know I wouldn't anyway. So why do the both of you have a different amount of time to do the challenge? The reason for that, Vespa, is because Jay has only been producing music for less than a year. I have been producing music for 25. That is why Jay gets more time than I do. Yeah, to handicapper experience. And I mean, in all honesty, if I wanted to go based on that, honestly, I should only have an hour. But I mean, I'd like to make a good stream out of it, so, you know, I'll do 2. PBD got in trouble over a fucking radio broadcast and Dying Light, and they told him to move to Kick. So stupid. And again, thank you, Jamie. Last day that we're doing this. Shoost moves tomorrow. Moving tomorrow. Yay! Takes possession on Tuesday. Yay! So yeah, if you guys want to chip in a little bit more to help them with the move, exclamation Shoost. Get in there, hit that link. All proceeds going to Shoost and Panda. Streaming a 5 today? Yeah, more or less. That said, you guys obviously, as you can tell, did meet the 500 quota. That means that we are having the rave. The Shoost-again rave is happening on Saturday, September the 9th. 2 sets of trailer packed, just finished. Have to load out bed in the morning and off we go. And okay, so I said this earlier and you weren't here. You are staying at your sister's for Monday night, and then you guys take possession on Tuesday, am I right? Shay throws another fitty in there. Shay, you are fucking amazing. I've said it many times and I'm going to say it again. Shay, you are amazing. Twitch has made it difficult for people to do on their site and the platform what it's intended to be used for. It's like having a store without a register. That's actually a very good analogy. By the way, I meant, by sample, I meant vocal sample. My bad. No, I kind of assumed that's what you meant. Actually, and if you want, Jay, I can pull something down off of Splice and get us the license for it. Yeah, possession tomorrow at 5, moving and stuff on Tuesday. Wicked. Wicked, wicked. I am so stoked. I am super stoked. Not as stoked as you guys are, I'm sure. For the challenge, why do you each have different time limits? Again, Vespa, it's because I have far more experience than Jay does. It's spliced together in VC. Yeah, because it would be completely unfair for me to say, okay, Jay and I are going to do this as a challenge to each other and have the same amount of time. No, that's okay. That's okay. Because, you know, it would not be fair. It totally would not be fair. And that's not me bragging or stroking my dick about how great a producer I am. I'm not saying that in any capacity. On the best of days, I don't say that. It's just, it would not be fair with the amount of knowledge and experience that I have in music production versus what Jay has in less than a year, which, by the way, is fan-fucking-tastic, let me tell you. It's like a new Maserati versus a 63 Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah. Kind of like that, yeah. Yeah, it totally would not be fair. Right, so I am absolutely okay doing a shorter period of time and allowing for Jay to have... shit, I would let Jay have 5 hours, to be honest with you. Gotta run? Okay, shoes. I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm a Beatle fan, so go Jay. Hey, there you go. But yeah, Jay, thank you very much for that challenge. I appreciate it, I approve, and I am looking forward to this. This will be fun. See, and this is why that music challenge that I did so long ago, why I got a kick out of it, and I still, to this day, kind of do it from time to time. And I don't really release a lot of those songs because they never end up getting finished. You need OnlyFans for the dick stroking. There you go. Hey, Rotoads! Oh, you guys are really trying to get to the glitter beards now, aren't you? Oh my, well, I'll tell you, we hit that 1,000, we're doing glitter beards. He's doing so freaking good on the music. He really is. Right? Jay really is. And yes, sir, you really are. For as annoyed and frustrated as it becomes sometimes, I get it. I know exactly that feeling. But you really are. You are doing so fucking fantastic. And I'm very happy to help him out where I can with, you know, different production methods and styles and things like that. You know, little things to help him with his flow, right? Things like sidechaining, things like I talked to him about, the last time I talked to him was, about this was, sidechaining. Okay, I'm going to get a little nerdy on you here. Yeah, you have to build the song, not wearing pants. I'm not wearing pants right now, so does that count? Anyway, okay, so one thing that I recommend is if you have a synthesizer, okay, you have it on your main channel, and then you put it to another channel, and you put all of the effects only on that channel. So any kind of a delay, any kind of a reverb to make it bigger, right? And then you do what is called sidechaining to that channel as well. So when the original sound hits, it ducks the other one underneath it. And then that gives you much better control on your effects, right? So I showed him a couple of methods on doing that, and he grabbed onto it. He's trying to do shit like that. Side chaining is very important when it comes to your kick, making sure that your kick punches through all of this sound without making it muddy, right? So you have to side chain your kick to all of the other things to make sure that it punches all the way through. I have to load up on brand before the stream. So when are you doing the stream? I have not decided, but I will let you guys know. I'll live vicariously through you and Jay. That's fair. There are free ones out there. I'm sure, actually, I'm pretty sure I sent them to Vespa, if I'm not mistaken. Did I not send you a bunch of free websites and shit for music production? I'm sure you and I have had that conversation before. Make your kick money. That should be on a shirt. Do it. Core community walks on a bridal way. I can fund. I can go back and take a look too. I know that BandLab is a free mobile app. There you go. Yeah, that's an idea, right? But there are websites out there that will allow you to do it, right? They're not fantastic, but I mean they're a start. And as Jamie put, BandLab is a free one. Now a lot of these ones that are free, obviously they've got, you know, the you can buy the premium whatever and get access to more shit, blah blah blah, always, right? Same with FL, which is the one I use. Yeah, you can download it for free and use a trial, you just can't save anything. It's their way of making you pay for it. But something to that effect. Sorry, my brain just like latched because listening to this, I wrote this song a long time ago. Actually, when I got back from Ottawa is when I wrote this. But yeah, I just kind of like grabbed onto that sample thing, and now I'm really starting to think, right? Look at the kids that thinks headphones are the perfect time to speak to me. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Having a child that does that to me too, yeah, I get it. I totally get it. I understand. It's all good. Sorry, I'm just in my own little world grooving over here. Time for a self-care break. Wow. Wow. Meet rabbit hole. Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, at least this one is going to be a little bit reined in, I guess. And I mean, obviously, after you're done, you know, take a copy and make something more out of it or something, I guess, if you want. But, yeah. Anywho, we are going to take a self-care break because it's that time once again. 2 guys, 1 hole. Oh. No chocolate ice cream that day. Time to go get yourself some water or a snack or have a stretch or go to the bathroom.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Time for a self-care break. I'll be right back.
Now guess who's back?
This that squirrel dab beat, that chism rapper. Make it bounce your feet like a Mad Hatter. Like a new chapter in speech chatter, this heat gathering mistletoe is like, yo, I already won, here I come, da-da-dun-da-dun. Look at us now, we emerging, coming in nearer divergent. Time to pull back on the curtain, look at us mentally twerking. We got a lot more to say, burnout gets in the way. At the end of the day, here it comes. baptism rapper. Make it bounce your feet like a Mad Hatter. Like a new chapter in speech chatter, this heat gathering missile tongues like, yo, I already won, here it comes, da-da-dun-ta-dun. Look at us now, we emerging, coming in nearer divergent. Time to pull back on the curtain, look at us mentally twerking. We got a lot more to say, burnout gets in the way. At the end of the day, hey, click, tick, pop, with a big beat drop, I'ma get ye on this ish. Click, tick, pop, with a big beat drop, I'ma get ye on this ish. Click, tick, pop, with a big beat drop, I'ma get ye on this ish. Click, tick, pop, with a big beat drop, I'ma get ye on this ish. Click, tick, pop, with a big beat drop. Click, tick, pop, I'ma get ye on this ish. Click, tick, pop, with a big beat drop. Click, tick, pop, I'ma get ye on this ish. That squirrel dab beat, that tism rapper. That squirrel dab beat, that tism rapper. That squirrel dab beat, that squirrel dab beat, that beat, that beat, that beat, that beat, that big beat drop. Here we come.
Woo! Yeah, I figured I'd give you that one during the break. We'll stand to the edge of the rabbit hole and wave and saying, fuck my life, yep. Yeah, that sounds accurate. Oh, my lord. Again, not, yeah. And actually, depending on when we decide to do this, as to whether I have completely reinstalled everything or not, not a factor because I only really require 2 or 3 VSTs. I'm not going to worry about the rest. So yeah. I thought I had to run. All my friends fucked off on me after we finished, so here I am. Fair enough. No, I was saying Shoost about how when you get up here, I'm going to take that drive back and try and go based on the manufacturer's information and try and fucking make the thing work, and which is why I'm on a pause right now for installing shit, because like if I could get that to work, then fantastic. I'll just do another clean install again of everything. But if not, then okay, then I'll just carry on afterwards. I had Chinese noodles for dinner and am very happy now. I guess I was hangry. Fair enough. I have to make the entire track VST free. Fuck you. Not happening. That was a part of the original challenge, was you had to take a VST and pick one note. Not VSC, VST. Stupid captions. Stupid captions are stupid. I know what VSC is now. Yes, you do. But yeah, that's... I had to reinstall everything again and clear off the drive. Right? Yeah, we're gonna try it again and see if I can make it work. I'm gonna pick one day that I'm going to sit here and swear at the disk manager, because that's essentially what I have to do, is sit here and just curse at the disk manager and try and make it work. Fuck my ever-loving life. I'd like to think that once I get this issue resolved, that I can actually like move forward and get shit done. That'd be stellar. That'd be fucking great. But hey. Just shake my head. See, now my brain's just fucking wrapped around this whole music challenge thing. If I can get it to work, 100%. If I can make it work, yes. But if I can't, then, I mean, I guess I'll just fucking keep the status quo here or something. You haven't put anything of vital importance on that yet, have you? I can't spell when I'm annoyed. Me either. Don't feel bad. You're not alone. I can spell on the best of days. But a lot of times when I'm annoyed, my fingers don't like to cooperate with keyboards. So does it matter? Well, I mean, I guess this will be the final deciding factor. And yes, I'm out of coffee until the wife gets home. Oh, same note until you explain it. What, the arpeggio thing? Yeah. Yup. Last day to do it. Let's get up. Get up. Get this up. Get this up. If you guys want the glitter beards. Hey. Of insanity, which I am not far from. Like the third time this is played. Oh, look at you guys tagging all the things. All of the things! Too funny. And yeah, like I said, I forgot to take the, with all of the computer shit, I forgot to remove the discount code from the shop. So fuck it, we're gonna keep going until the end of August. DPM, Disability Pride Month 15, DPM 15. And that code will get you 15% off everything at the shop. Wood but still broke. Check out albums. I appreciate that, Vespa. It's all good. Being broke is a very real thing. I understand it. It is all fucking good. But the fact that you're sharing that, it warms my little heart. It does. Music tangent. Woo! Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. It reminds me I need to reinstall all of the yeah, my lips and English.exe has corrupted. I need to put the things back on the stream deck for modding for you, Jay, is what I was trying to get at. Being broken in debt makes me want to jump off a roof. I totally get that feeling. I 100% get that. Up until my disability actually back paid me, my wife and I were in fucking dire straits. Doesn't matter, everything's installed, backed up on Big Bertha. At the base 500 gig. Fair enough. I like how you make a song with only one note. Well, I mean, it has been done. It has been done. They're not great songs, but I've heard ones that are made with one note. That being... Okay, seriously? We're not going for the fourth time hearing that. This one's a good one, though. That's why you choose the arpeggio thing, right? You put in one note, and it kind of bounces around a little bit, and you get your notes from there. And then you build your entire song around it. Even though I don't like my body. You're still debating it. As somebody who worked in that environment, i.e. I was the manager and DJ at a strip club for many years, like 7 years. I don't necessarily recommend it, especially for us neurodivergent people who have problems with things like addiction. I don't necessarily recommend getting into that environment because it is so easy to get lost on that side of things if you fall in with the wrong people. And there are a lot of the wrong people there. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I feel it there. I can't give it away. Shout out to Jamie. That's funny. That's what is still keeping me away. Yeah, it is not exactly the ideal lifestyle. Like, at all. Yeah, the environment is not the greatest thing in the world, right? I'm sure I didn't mention this to a lot of people, but during that time when we were not doing so great financially, conveniently at the same time, the owner of the club that I used to work at called me up and was asking if I knew anybody, wink, wink, hint, hint, that wanted to come and work. And I actually pondered it for a day. And then I remembered what that environment did to me mentally. And no, I absolutely will not go back to that environment. The mask was not quite strong enough. Or it was too strong, one or the other. Watching a stripper with a cane would be a little weird, just saying. I mean, yeah, there's that. I'm sure I could work it into my show. Also contemplated bankruptcy. My sister did that, actually. Yeah, it is hard to fucking live out there, period. You did bring that up on stream? I might have. I don't recall. I know that I talked to you guys about it, but I don't recall if I brought it up on stream or not. But it's fucking hard to live out there right now. It is super hard to live out there right now, with the cost of everything just going up and up and up and up, and it seems like nobody who has the ability to do anything about it is doing anything about it because it hurts their bottom line. DJing? Question mark? What? Are you referring to what I said about at the strip club? Yes, I did. If you want to call that DJing, believe me, that is the fucking bottom rung in the DJ world. Because all you have to do is push play and say on the mic, hey, make some noise for so-and-so. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I qualify that as DJing, but that's what they call it. Working the club in general. Sorry, what's PBD saying? DJ press play live at the Gentleman's Club. Yeah. The mayor of one of the townships close to us can't even afford to buy a house. She's the only council person in the area who rents. Wow. Wasn't reply to his question. Gotcha. Yeah. But I mean, the owner of that club, it was the strip club, right? He wanted me to come back and work for him there. And again, that environment has nothing for me. Nothing for me. There was a time when I was managing / bartending and then DJing on like Friday and Saturday nights. But I was like managing during the day and then DJing at night on the weekends. And there was a period, and I think it was like 2007, 2008, 2006, that I was bringing home coffee cans full of money. Right? Like fucking coffee cans full of money. Back then it was lucrative. And then the recession hit in 2008 and shit kind of went downhill. And it slowly came back. It can be a toxic environment for all involved, yeah. I don't know who the fuck that is that's calling me, and I don't even recognize your country code. So you can meet my voicemail. ADHD Incorporated stickers. Hey, perfect. I hope you use the discount code. Whomever that was. I hope you got 15% off. 60 plus hours work week. Let me see. Well, do the math here. It was from 11 a.m. till 7, so that's 8 hours. And what's that? Oh. So that's 8 hours times Monday. What day did I have? No, I had Monday off. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so 4 days. On Tuesdays, it was from, before he changed his hours, it was from like 11:30 until 3 in the morning. So that was like a 16-ish hour day. And then on the weekends, it was a small break, and I came back at 9 until 3 in the morning. So you do the math on that. I remember that was your first down talk about moving a kick. Ah. Okay. Gotcha. YouTube is not letting you join the chat? Okay, that's strange. That one's a little unusual. I thought that was just a kick thing. Well, I mean, in fairness, you are conversing with them, so there's that. So yeah, you know what? Actually, Jamie, I'm gonna check that out for myself. So what do we got? That's 8 times Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that's 4 days right there. Plus the 16 on Tuesday. Plus 9 till 3 is another 6 hours. So that's 2 days. So yeah, it was a 60-hour week. It absolutely was. Wow, I never really thought about that. Gross. Fucking gross. Yes, you did switch to YouTube. Yeah, it's finally working. All right, cool. Well, whichever one you guys are on, make sure, if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit a like on that. What's the matter? Seriously? Fucking door is wide open. Oh. Again? Or that from yesterday, yeah. Sabine has had some wicked nasty farts. Probably. Lucky if I'm getting 30 hours right now. Am I hurting unit right now? I don't doubt it. Well, I was saying earlier that I don't want to think about how hurting a unit you're going to be come the end of Tuesday, right? Even though, like, you know, with your own physical good times, how I was really hoping that you guys have adequate help for a lot of it, because I know that you can only do so much. And I was saying that I could show up and supervise, but as Jay rightly pointed out, I'd be a speed bump. It's going to be Saturday that's rough? Okay. Why is Saturday going to be rough? Ah, very funny. That's when the parents are bringing the trailer. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Alright. Okay, and for some reason I thought that was just going to be like sitting at your sister's place or something. I see Vespa's comments. Yeah, I could see them too.
Tell them if they need help them off at 4.
On Saturday?
Oh, they're moving tomorrow.
They're moving up tomorrow. They take possession tomorrow night. And according to what he just said, the parents are bringing the trailer up on Saturday. It's going to be my dad's work trailer, so he has to because it's a business trailer. Gotcha. Slaveway is what I call it. Insurance policy being a thing and all. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I mean, you know, I'm sure you'll keep me in the know, and Nick has offered herself as well to help. Unless she's, you know, at a market or something. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. This Saturday, my little one turns 11. Sorry, just had a mini freak out in fatherhood. Old moments. Yes. Yes, indeed. Nikki's offering herself brown chicken, brown cow. Big old love fest in the deer. Yep. Yep, that's exactly it. I mentioned to her again and reinforced the fact that she has become a meme. About how everything is, it's a nice box. So, I have to wait until the bed is set up. Giggity. Giggity, giggity. Don't follow me living so far away. YouTube's on delay. I know. YouTube is on a huge delay, unfortunately. And, yeah. But, anywho, now that the wife is home. Oh, you're leaving? Where are you going? Oh. Sorry, I did notice that on the calendar. I think so. I saw Reiki pop up. Anyway, can't control that. YouTube is very hit and miss. Yeah, no, it's true. I try and get it to as low a latency as it will allow me, but even that, it still has far too much delay, and I don't know why that is. Kitchen table, floor, deep. Yep, in the supermarket. There you go. Gotta run get the food stuff for the fam. Have a good one all. All right, Ms. J. We'll talk to you later. What time are you gonna be home, babe? 6:30ish. 6:30ish. Busy with work, getting ready for vacay. Law partner of yours. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, Moose actually is, yeah, going to be taken off on vacay. Yeah, you don't need to remind me. I have a hard enough time with my own balance while I'm standing up and not moving. If I do try and move, it's so weird because it feels like all of a sudden my body just wants to keep going in that direction, but my legs are still planted. Yeah, it's not a good time. Not a good time at all. Ugh. Oh well. Forget something? My wife's one. Yeah, it's called walking. Not quite. Not quite. Not if your legs don't want to cooperate with you. That is not so much walking. That's more like, as Buzz Lightyear put it, almost. That's falling without style. I only have stalkers. Yeah, you have ones that repost your TikToks. Yeah, that's what it is. Anywho, yeah, that being said, now that I know what the wife's timeline is, now I know exactly what that means for dinner. So, I am going to get out of here for now. So, I want to thank all of you for showing up. I'm going to keep this up for like another hour or so. If anybody wants to get in there last minute, exclamation Shoost. All of this money is going to Shoost and Panda to help them with their move, which they are doing tomorrow. If we can get up to the 1,000, which I'm not expecting, but we will do the glitter beards for the rave. I told you. Let's go this way, legs. Nope. That's accurate. That is accurate. Accurate as fuck. All right. So, in the meantime, thank you all again, regardless of platform. If you're on YouTube, make sure you smash a like on this thing. Okay? And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Until then, drink your water, take your meds, be kind to yourself, and thank all of you for being kind to others as well. But be kind to yourself first and foremost. I know that's the hard one. I will see you on Wednesday, and I will catch you all in the Discord. Until next time, all my love to you. Thanks for being here. And we'll talk soon. Ciao for now.
You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see when we collide.